first stop for the launch of this record, the week of release, I should say, was Good Morning America.
Good Morning America wanted to create a very big celebratory entrance, so they wanted to use smoke machines and create a lot of pomp and circumstance, but they probably used a little bit more smoke than they should, because when Usher entered, there was smoke everywhere. We could barely see walking through the crowd to the elevator, and everyone was coughing. He, of course, was the consummate pro, and, looked great on camera.
So, you might have to walk up, because the elevator way down was a fire alarm.
Creating, building, maintaining a brand is what it's all about at the end of the day. And you have to have all of these components in position in order for you to be successful at it.
It's not about just that day. May 27th is, everyone knows that that's the day the album was in the stores. But it's about the press leading up to that week to get the buzz going, to let people know. Luckily, we had a #1 hit single, so people knew the record was coming.
That's what you gotta say today. That should be today. Yeah. But the New York Times is just a review.
Oh, it's just a review.
And
So I thought it was a
story.
story. It's only the beginning. We'll see that this day is crazy.
It's a long day.
It is. I didn't stop. No. There's no stop. Look, we got in last night. We went to the studio. I mean, I've been taking like little cat naps.
His intensity, his love for the game, his desire to be the best always it's incredible, and it's amazing. In terms of his schedule, unfortunately, when you're promoting an album, you have to work all hours and no clocks. It's just the way it is.
How's the day going so far? Obviously, from what you guys can see, it's very hectic in the lane of promotion. Marketing and promoting an album. They do their part, so I have to do mine. Remain dedicated. Remain inspired. How do you get to a new place and have the same energy every time? This is part of the grueling schedule, as well as the responsibility that comes with being an entertainer. This is why I give you the alternative option to do everything behind the scenes. See, you could be the guy holding the camera or the manager.
Look, the managers actually have to carry jewelry bags. We're calling to
that's my choice.
We're actually calling to get the proper things for him to sign. Don't get it twisted. None of it's easy. It's just what you're good at.
But check it out. It's always better to be in the position to demand, or benevolently, but benevolent dictate. There it is, right?
This is unexpected, Usher. We didn't even know. So this is like a bonus here. So my brother. I don't want you to go. Only have a little please. Yo, I love you, Usher. That's my mom.
After Good Morning America, we did Fleet Week. The week of May 25th was Fleet Week in New York City, where all the troops come in and they hang out and party and do their things. It's like their break week, and we felt it was a great opportunity for Usher to go on. And it wasn't really about promoting the album. He wanted to say thank you.
This is an official audition.
I tried to say hello, shorty, you're so fly, but got tongue tied.
The Navy does have talent. Yeah. How often do you guys have to use laughing gas?
Actually, don't.
No, so yank them out.
In New York, we're not exactly sure what it's like to be a rock star, but they're trying to treat us like rock stars.
Yeah.
So it's all good. So you got a busy lifestyle. If what I've seen here in the last 4 days as a sailor, I can't imagine what you go through on a day-to-day basis.
Now, Usher could always say, no, I don't want to do that. You can't force anyone to do anything. But Fleet Week was something that he felt was needed and necessary, and to be able to go in and shake hands, and he was on that boat for a couple hours. So you could tell that he meant it. He wanted to be there. You don't have to spend that kind of time. You could go in, shake a hand, and leave. But he did a signing. Some of the sailors were singing songs to him that they wrote. He spent time. So it was just a way to say thank you.
There you go. All right, look over your shoulder. Make sure everybody gets a picture with says captain in the back right here. Well, they made a kind offer for me to be captain for the day, so I figured I'd come in. All right, next stop.
MTV stop is important. I mean, they're still the voice of music television. Their audience and their demographic is the one that is a record buying consumer. And that visibility is necessary and needed. They will, and all of their properties will allow you to promote from MTV News to MTV.com. It's all one big, synergy. So it's a necessary stop if you can get on.
All that glitters ain't gold, you know. The inside of the machine is very, very hard. It's very rewarding at the end of the day if you do a great job, you know, but at the same time, you know, you can't just get caught up in just the way it looks. To be honest with you, it's very hard, man. This is, you know, this is a kind of a testament of time and focus.
You want to get ready first, and then we'll bring you out to start rehearsal. Sound good?
5, 4, 3.
As long as 2 1 out of the head, hold on. Perez, Hilton will be dishing it. They're a little bit later, so you guys keep it locked. TRL gets started at 3:30. Got fans that are there for you, so you know you keep that energy up. But I feel like it's going pretty good. It got a little raw earlier, but gotta love that, you know. What is TV if it ain't live, right?
Planning what media outlets that we will hit it's a collaborative process. It's the management team, it's Usher, it's the record company, it's the publicity team, it's the radio promotions team. It's a cohesive effort between all of us to determine what's the best plan to make sure that we hit every demographic that is known to man. So USA Today cover story was a different demographic than Vibe. MTV is a different demographic than BET. Good Morning America is a different demographic than Ellen. So we made sure we hit each demographic by what we chose. And it was just enough to give that visibility, and I believe every genre and every demographic. Usher's last stop on that day of release was BET's 106 in Park, and they love him there. You can tell when he walks out, those kids they just eat him up.
This is my new video, Moving Mountains, right here on 106 in Park. Y'all check it out. I just got here. I'll see you in a minute. Peace.
Shots of your fans out on the street just saying what's up and congratulations to you. Come back in the commercial, from the commercial. Then we're gonna talk about your special tomorrow night.
I feel responsible for this entire train. I mean, this entire machine. You know, if I break down, it breaks down, which means a lot of people lose their jobs and baby don't eat. So baby gotta eat. And I gotta make sure that I keep it together. So I go through it. You know, I physically make sure I'm taking care of myself, and I take all precautions, you know, I possibly can. I make sure I have all systems, checks, balance. Make sure every person is in position to help me do it.
That's crazy. I'm a little exhausted. I'm really not trying to spend too much time out because I gotta get myself together for Friday's show. But you know, this is part of the responsibility. You gotta figure out how to do it, not waste your energy, not waste your voice. I'm gonna go stay for about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, at my album release party. Yeah. So that's sacrifice right there. Tomorrow's just as hectic. We wake up at what time?
4:30.
4:30. What? Are we ready now?
Yeah, we're ready now.
Okay. This is the ins and outs of it. It's crazy how people keep trying to catch me up with the drama too. That's funny. I know y'all see that. You got a chance to see me kind of, cut loose a little bit.
It's been 4 years.
Yep, no, absolutely. Like I said, you guys have time, so.
Here I stand.
This morning we had 26 interviews. It's a marathon.
And they got the camera following you around.
Yeah, this is my uCast camera, you know, kind of going behind the scenes, you know. The fact that people love reality, they don't have to be able to see what's going on in your life for real.